YouTube was good. Dropping my first YouTube tutorial on a high ball taper, and we're gonna jump right into it. It's your boy Sheen the Barber, so let's get right to it. All right, so what we doing right here, we're just gonna lay down the hair and get everything prepped to start this high taper. So after we got the hair prepped, now I pick up my Silver FX and make my first initial guideline and clearing out anything that's underneath of it. And right here, I pick up my Babyliss single foil shaver to get even that much closer to the skin to make it nice and smooth. So we're gonna hop in with my wall magic clips all the way open to make our next guideline. And then once we have made that guideline, we're gonna close it halfway and proceed to blend down. And then we're gonna close it all the way to knock the line out. And guys, make sure that when you are fading to either comb or brush to get the debris out of the way so you can see what you have faded already. Smack on my number 2 guard and begin to flick out in a C motion to clear out the bulk at the top of the fade where the fade is going to stop. And then not only that, it helps me have a reference point of, letting me see what I'm doing when I'm blending and getting this fade nice and right. Now I close my lever all the way and go right underneath of where I was just at, using the corner of my blade to blend out as much of that line as I can with my number 2 guard. So I got my 1.5 guard on, and now I'm going slightly under where I just left off, still using the corner of my teeth and still slowly closing that lever until there's a faint line left. Now I pick up my half guard and erase that slight faint line that you see right there. And I open it up halfway and then close it up all the way to knock that line out completely. Now I take the half guard off and open up the lever all the way using the corner of my blade to take any slight line that I see out that the half guard didn't pick up. And now I turn them and proceed to do the same process on the back of the neck like I did on the side. So I'm gonna take this time to talk to y'all a little bit. If you guys are on the fence about doing this YouTube thing, just do it, man. My twin sister actually had a dream and hit me up on the phone and was like, yo, I have a dream about you, doing YouTube and blowing up and being big. And I was just like, yo, I had to take that as a sign. And, I immediately started getting to work, man. So, yeah, man, this is why I started doing YouTube, bro. And trust and believe, I'm gonna have more tutorials for you guys, and we just gonna keep knocking them out. And shout out to sis too. Big ups, man. Shout out to sis. I love you, and keep doing what you're doing. And right here, we still putting the foundation in, setting our grounds. And trust and believe, I do go back and tighten it up some more at the end of the haircut. But right now, just putting it my steps in and working efficiently. And I'm laughing because every time I cut my client, man, he reminds me of Draymond Green, yo. Um, when y'all get a look at him, y'all gonna see he looks exactly like Draymond Green to me. I don't know, man. It's just every time I cut him, I just start laughing because he looks exactly like him. But yeah, man, shout outs to the client too, bro. Can't wait to see you with Klay Thompson and Steph Curry this season. I'm joking with y'all, man. I'm playing around. But yeah, man, we getting this taper right, man. And we getting back into it. So what you do to one side, you do to the other. So we just repeating the same process like we did on the other side on this side, and we just doing the same thing, man. Keep consistent. That's what you got to remember when you're doing these haircuts, man. Just keep consistent and have a system. Have a system in place, because it's easy to, especially for new barbers, it's very, very difficult if you're just going with the flow and not having a system, and then you get lost in a haircut, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure you guys have a consistent routine that y'all do with each and every haircut. Now we proceed to the front edge up right here. I'm just putting some duck clips and I'm pinning his hair back. And then I slap on my number 1 guard and I close it all the way and just getting the baby hairs that you see right there and knocking them down low just to have the hairline last, the edge up last longer. And so, just putting it, laying it down, getting it nice and trimmed up to where when I go back with my trimmers, it's going to be nice and sharp. So yeah, I quickly dust them off and then I pick up the Babulous trimmers. As you can see, I was showing y'all the logo, Sheem the Barber. You already know what it is. And shout outs to my people over there at FLC Designs, man. Shout out to them, man. Make sure y'all cop something from them. They did all my clippers, custom made. It turned out really dope. So, man, if y'all looking to get y'all clippers, customized, please go see them. They do good work. And you can find them at FLC Designs _DMV on IG. So, yeah, make sure y'all go follow them, man. And make sure y'all cop something, too. Now, once I get to his vertical bars, as you can see, he's extremely light on his vertical bars. So, but we're going to get him right. So, I'm lining up his vertical bars the best way that I can. And, making sure that, I'm getting it nice and sharp, getting the corners where they're supposed to be. And, we're going to come back and we're going to give him some, color enhancement by request, by request. We're not just doing it. And right here, we're just going to line up the neckline and get it nice and sharp. Now, if you can see, he has like a little indentation behind the corner of his ear, and it kind of throws off the lining of his neckline. And then coming over the ear right there. But, it's not like I went in with my clippers and gone like too deep. It's just an indentation right there. And so now we just, getting some of that hair out the way and making sure that, that neckline is nice and sharp. And now we're just doing the same thing, tightening up that neckline and getting the extra hair off the neck, clearing that area out the way. And make sure y'all do that though. Make sure y'all get all that hair around the neck and make sure y'all pull down the ear and get those little hairs that you see. And make sure it's definitely important to pull down the ear so that way you don't nick anybody. You know what I mean? These clippers are sharp, so make sure that you pull down that ear. Now we just hitting the vertical bar one more time, and we're gonna proceed with the color enhancement. And right here, you see the Sean Cuts Combs color enhancement card. Shout out to Team 45. They doing big things. They coming out with big stuff, man. So shout outs to them, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. I love your products, man. They're amazing. And shout out to Get Beam, man, with the no drip color enhancement, bro. Get Beam is so sick, man. He inspires me to be, that much better each and every day, man. I watch his videos all the time, and he's just an amazing barber, bro. So shout out to him. And right here, we just getting the razor, getting them nice and tight with the hairline. And, make sure y'all keep going over the hairline with the razor, man, to get it nice and sharp. And yeah, man, we just, making these, vertical bars stand out a little bit more. Because as y'all know, he's very light with his vertical bars. But this edge up is going to come out, nice and right for them to stand out. And right here, I'm applying some hairspray. I'm so used to using hairspray to lock everything in. And so yeah. And then right here, we're just lining up his facial hair and getting everything, nice and sharp on his face. So yeah, I give him the mirror, make sure everything is cool, make sure everything is right. He likes it, so I say, all right, bet. So now, we applying the curling cream into his head. Make sure it's really in there, nice and good. And then we pick up our curling spurs and proceed to, curl all around the head. And you guys, make sure you go the same direction all around the head and keep working it. You know what I mean? Keep working that hair cream in his head, and and keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. And he got really curly hair already, but we're gonna make it stand out even more. And then right here, we're just getting the hair that's underneath the hair strip, neck strip that we didn't see, and tightening that up. And now we just putting the final touches on everything, spraying them down, and yeah. We at the end of this cut, man. My boy is looking way better than he did before, so we got him nice and right. Like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and IG. It's Sheen the Barber. I'm out.